Alright, so in this video I'm gonna be running Plague Tale Requiem on GTX 1080, and I know this graphics card is like more than 5 years old, but still a lot of people are using it, and I thought why to test this graphics card with this game. And I'm gonna be showing you the performance from low to ultra settings. I will be showing you every single performance, and the main point of this video is to give you the idea, if you own this graphics card, like what kind of performance you're gonna get on every single settings. And the PC I will be using is gonna be with Ryzen 9 3900X, so just in case you don't get the bottleneck of your graphics card, and 30 gigs of RAM. So now let's get right into it. Alright, so right now the game is running on ultra settings, and we are getting about 40 to 45 frames, and the GPU utilization is about 98%. So on ultra settings, this game is gonna be using your GPU 100%. 98% is kind of a bugged, and RAM usage is about 10.3 gigs, and I'm kind of surprised. So GPU is on 98%, but the CPU is on only 2%, and sometimes it's even going on 1%. And first I thought it's kind of a bugged, but it's not a bug. It's I checked on Task Manager, it was completely on 2% CPU usage. So now we're gonna switch to on high settings and see the performance. Okay, so right now we're on high performance, and the frames are about 45 to 47 frames per second, and RAM usage is, for some reason, it's like it's higher. Before on ultra it was 10.3 gigs, and on high settings we're getting about 10.7 gigs of RAM usage, but the GPU usage is still same on 98%. And I think 98% is gonna be the maximum GPU usage on this game because it's not changing. And again, CPU utilization is only 2% for some reason. I don't know why this game is not using any CPU power. It's drawing all of the GPU power, that's it. And now let's switch to medium settings, and we're gonna check the frames as well. And now this game is running on medium settings, and we are getting about 55 to 60 frames, and that's kind of a playable. It's better than ultra settings, and you can also mix up the settings. I'm just using the auto preset of every setting. I'm just switching the overall preset, not the individual settings. So we're getting about 55 to 60 frames, and again 98% GPU usage. RAM is about 10.2 gigs, and CPU is again 2%. And you guys might be wondering, why am I starting game from same area? Because I have tested on ultra on that specific area, so that's why I was going on that area on every single settings and testing that. And now we're gonna switch to low, and let's see how many frames we get. Alright, so right now we're on low settings, and we're getting more than 60 frames per second, and the game looks still pretty good actually. I mean, it's kind of a playable. You wouldn't notice the surroundings, but the character is kind of looking dull, but still we're getting, it's even going to 70 frames per second, so that's kind of a good frame rate, but the game is running on low. So in conclusion, GTX 1080 can only run on low settings with 60 frames per second, stable 60 frames per second. And again, CPU usage is literally on 2%, and sometimes even on 1%. So this game is gonna use the GPU power only, not the CPU. So anyway, this is the performance of GTX 1080 on Plague Tale Requiem.